Alrighty then, welcome back everybody. Sorry for being on a little bit of a trip, a little bit of a hiatus. But you know, after burning yourself out on not stream, but RimWorld per se for like over 200 hours within, I gotta say maybe less than 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, you kind of need a little bit of a downtime period in there. Yeah, let's pause that music considering we're about to have in-game music itself. Beautiful. But yeah, after streaming RimWorld for so long, with moderate success, but still none the likes of my previous game, which I've loved so long. As success-wise, but entertainment-wise. I love this game, even though it may seem like I hate it. I'm jaded, but for reasons other than the fact of the game. Actually, no. Those are the game. What am I smoking? I love this game, that's why I'm jaded about it. I want to see it to be the best it can be. Hey, what's up, Corey? Welcome. As you can see, we have progressed on our character a little bit. We've also purchased these weird fucking horn things. I'm not sure why. I thought it looked cool. It almost meshed well with like the tribalistic thing we're going on here. Like simplistic but not dirty. So what we're going to do is that we're going to queue up for dungeons as a DPS role. Having to click this a million times. I don't know why this is broken out of all things. Come on, let me in. I just want to be playing games. Apparently dungeons, though, they're stupidly easy to level in. I can see why I managed to get like an extra 6 levels in those things alone. Oh, welcome to ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. The newest and latest Elder Scrolls edition, besides Legends, but I mean, I'm not sure actually how much that expands on lore. It's kind of just a card game. Oh, beautiful. We've actually managed to get to an area where we haven't seen this dialogue before. Because a lot of the stuff we have seen in the PTS, I think? No, the closed beta, that's when we saw it. Hilariously bad, I gotta say. I mean, this area's been fine. There's only been one quest that I thought, like, ended really abruptly and had absolutely no conflict. It sounded with intense urgency. What is this about?
That he's the Nerevarine since we last spoke. No matter how I try, the word tastes false on my tongue. And now I fear he's about to convince the wise woman. My brother is respected
And revered.
He has allies in all of the tribes, not to mention his personal red exiles. We have to proceed with caution. Respect the Ashlander customs and traditions. Anything else will lead to violence and bloodshed.
So the sister wants to stop her brother because of a feeling. Alright, it sounds like a good reason to go usurp your brother.
I talked to my brother. Tried to convince him this isn't the way. Barring that,
Drawn into his madness.
the wise woman doesn't get drawn into his madness. Whatever Chodala says or does, don't attack him. We don't need a war between the houses and the Ashlanders.
I'll follow your lead. I mean, we're not really in a part of any house. I mean, we can't really be speaking for them in any capacity. I mean, at best, I'm like a cat.
I was hoping she'd be here.
You're too late, dear sister. Despite your protestations, the wise woman has gone to the cave of the incarnate to confirm my claim.
Brother, do you really want to pursue this dangerous course?
There was a time when you gave me your unconditional support.
Look at that, his fucking arm is missing. I mean, you still haven't convinced me how this bad is. Like, your brother have a history of aggression. Where the hell did the music go? Play it in the background. Alright, whatever. It's gone, apparently. What do you got for us?
My brother Chodala is about to do something foolish and dangerous. But by dusk and dawn,
I just hope we have enough time.
He's about to claim the title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support him. He's using them to intimidate the other tribes. Persuaded the wise woman Dovrasi, the most
So how is she
respected
convinced?
guide this side of Red Mountain. She went to the cavern of the incarnate to meditate on
Chodala's claim.
If she confirms my brother's assertion, agreed. But I dare not leave Chodola alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura in all this. Go to the cavern of the Incarnate.
Alright, we'll see if we can actually convince her not to do this. For whatever reason.
The rumbling and lava won't slow you down too much. Get to the cavern and talk to the wise woman. My brother
Others in the first believe you never on.
All of the previous failed incarnates rest within the cavern. A statue of Azura watches over them as they await the arrival of the true Nerevarine.
So there's been many people who claim to be him and they all just die there? That seems rather intense.
Azura proclaimed that someday Indorel Nerevar, a hero from our ancient past, would return to unite the Dark Elves and right the wrongs of Nirn. We call the returned incarnate the Nerevar.
So wouldn't he have like Azura's blessing or something like that?
And Chodola became a Gulakhan, a champion of our people. I supported him. When he stepped forward as
Leader of the
Archon,
tribe, I was at his
leader of our
side.
tribe, I was at his side, but this new claim.
On top of that, it just seems like he'd be a little bit of a war-banding tribe. Oh, that's fine, Corey. Don't worry about it. I mean, the story of Morrowind is mostly self-contained, so what's going on right now is that Vindsvept, one of the... Oh my god, his entire chest and arm is missing. The fuck? Well, apparently beta testing wasn't worth it, but... What's going on here is that Vivek is one of the... Not Vivek. Yeah, it is Vivek. One of the living gods of the tribunal of the Dark Elves is currently losing his power, and we're trying to find out what it is. So what's happening is that, really what we're doing is we're investigating a bunch of claims. Right now, I'm not sure if this is a claim per se. Actually, no, wait, this is part of one of the claims. We believe this guy's new power, the reason why he's claimed to be the Naravan, this glorious, righteous leader, who is for some reason all the way fucking over there. Jesus Christ. We're a little bit suspicious here. And he might actually be draining the power of Vivek in some fashion. Alright, so apparently the quest is all the way over there. I was hoping that they would actually... Where the fuck's the music at? I was actually hoping they would actually incorporate the land more and more grand quests that incorporate everything here. I was worried that every quest was going to be like self-contained and didn't really affect the overall landscape. Generally they don't do, but as long as they incorporate other landscapes, I might be okay for now. 6th house of the robe costume. Oh goodness, 275,000 gold. Can you PvP? Yes, there is battlegrounds and there is a overworld zone that actually has another zone within it. So there's plenty of areas to PvP. Well, at least there's like 6 or 5. I mean, considering Cyrodiil is basically like the equivalent of like 2 or 3 zones, it's a pretty huge place to PvP at. Although not nearly as detailed as maps like this, because if you make Cyrodiil as detailed as a regular zone, but you can't do any quests in it, 1, it's not going to pay off as much, and 2, it would lag the place like crazy. So who is Warada? Oh no, that's just a battleground. No. I'm not feeling that. I'm surprised they didn't actually come out with more PvP modes with battlegrounds. They only came out with like capture the flag, team deathmatch. Stuff that's fairly generic. I guarantee you anyone's just gonna do team deathmatch. But you can't even choose it because reasons. Are there dragons or not in this time zone? Well, dragons for the longest time, I don't think they've appeared since the first era or before. I mean, in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th era, they were pretty scarce, and really they only resurrected in Skyrim due to the return of Alduin. Other than that, no. There are no dragons in this timeline, and there never will be. They're hundreds of years away from us. I mean, this takes place like, what, 700 years prior? About 700 years prior to Skyrim? So we have a lot of time between that. I mean, they could try to jump the gun and go 800 years into the future. Or some shit like that. Wouldn't mind it at all. Veloth Ancestral Tomb. No.
That the dark elves make jelly out of scraps. You'd think bug jelly would taste awful, but spread it on bread. It's divine.
What the hell? Are you going to do? No, no, no. He said explore. I'm just here to help. Narcissus Dren. Look at that. Another repeating character. Why is he so quiet? I guess there are lots of tunes you can sing a dead man without killing the rest of the place of darkest ancestors. I mean, there's not too many tombs. I wouldn't go in there. Seems like a terrible fucking idea. So no Dragonborn, I mean, there can be a Dragonborn. I don't think in this timeline there is any because I think one of them has died recently. There's the Ruby Throne sits empty right now, from what I understand. Dialogue volume. Let's peek that up a little bit. Beautiful. So I'm guessing there's somebody in here. I have no idea. Maybe Narcissus Dren could be like a treasure hunting expedition. I guess that'd make more sense here. Although I feel like that'd be more heinous because this wouldn't be like bargaining through old forgotten tombs. These would be like ancestral areas. Hey, look at that! So many other people here. Hallelujah, maybe this place will actually be difficult. I'm actually here just to take everything though. Give me all your shit, dead people. Mine. I'm not sure why they have so many urns down here. Man, I have a Breton in Skyrim. There is Bretons in here. I mean, they still even have the Daggerfall area over here. Well, Daggerfall was a really huge continent, a really huge area to begin with, but we have most of that land here too. Got plenty here. I like Brentons, I don't know why. Well, I mean, they're probably the most human-like race that exists, so I mean, maybe there's a familiarity there. I don't really care much too for it because I play human in every other game except for this one, so I mean, not really too much I'm missing here. I think, do I have one Breton? I do have one Breton. I think he is a, what's his name? I'm trying to remember. His name, I think it's Russell Crowe actually. Yeah, it is. He's either a Breton or an Imperial. I think though he's a Breton. Because I couldn't actually get the Imperial to look like it. It's a beautiful lamp though. Alright, so apparently there's a quest in here that I have no clue where it is. I just hear people going insane in the room next to us. Guess we'll have to head outside. No one wants to incorporate me into this fucking hoopla. Heinous, I say. God, everyone's just posting pictures of food right now. Get out of here. I'm not hungry. Sorry if a cat is mean, but I don't know how to say their name. Corey, you really don't have to worry about offending the Khajiit because I don't think that exists. You can't really offend a group of people that doesn't exist. I mean, maybe the only people who would get offended are lore buffs and furries. Which even then, at that point, don't gotta worry about it. My god, that is such a... What animation is that? They could have done so much better with that. Ah, whatever, it works. I need something clear and present. You sound like you're trying to purge these Khajiit from these lands. I don't know why I keep playing them. I kind of like the styles of Argonians, but at the same time, I also play a lot of stamina characters, so Khajiit tend to be the main go-to here. Where the fuck are any of the quests here? I mean, this area was devoid of quests. Like, do we go searching around here to find somebody, or like, did the quest giver just up and leave entirely? Narcissus Dren. He's just a treasure hunter. He was in Rothgar. It's his first appearance, from what I understand. I know there's Lady Laurent on the other side. I might have to go to the other side of the continent. Unless it's like one of those quest givers that exist in only one area. Are you a mage, thief, or a warrior? Well, in this game, you actually have classes, and the class I am is a warden. Which is kind of a weird mix. It's like a druid, ice mage, and beast tamer, I guess, in a sense. There's a lot of different aesthetics going on with him. I mean, we got animal companions, we got healing abilities based around nature, and then we got ice abilities. So kind of like a classic druid and a hunter and whatnot. It's beautiful. I like the class. What the fuck is this town called? Nissus? Nisus? Oh goodness. At least there's actually something here. Beautiful.
Help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Redoran. They will handle this trouble in the mine. You need only be patient.
Patient? The foreman just dragged another egghand out of the mine and he's worse than the rest. This is on your head, Mobana.
Ooh, looks like you got some security troubles here.
I presume you've come here seeking work? I'm afraid the mine may be closed for some time yet. Not too long, of course. Anyway, feel free to stay as long as your coin purse allows. Our innkeeper will no doubt appreciate the business. Some of our egg hands have fallen ill. We've elected to keep them in the mines until we find the source of the sickness. Just a precaution, mind you. Surveyors from House Redoran should be arriving any minute to, you know, survey. Trapped? No, don't be absurd. It's not as if they're itching to leave.
So like, are they sick, maddened? What is this going on here?
Speak to Foreman Lothdar if you have other questions. He's just over there, by the mine entrance. I have other matters.
Alright. Save the people from North. From this is economic ruin. Okay, okay. Can I summon? Yes, I can summon. So in-game volume's pretty low? Alright. It should be a little bit louder. And I'll definitely turn up the dialogue volume. Definitely turn down the music volume. I was just trying to make it too loud because this game does have a habit of being a little bit loud than my voice.
I have different songs I can sing. Think of the miners. Damned fanatics. They've no respect for the craft.
Oh no, you can't sing. Is your life ruined now?
Are you here to mock me too? Here to pile yet another indignity upon my well-sculpted shoulders? Do your worst. These damn dark elves cast me out. I went to them, lute in hand, to offer my aid, and they mocked me. Me! Vigard the Sparrow! They don't realize I can heal the miners with the power of music. I don't have all the details. Something about cursed music? That brute Lathdar cast me out when I tried to ply my trade at the mine. Uncultured simpleton. He doesn't.
I mean, if we could have a loot healer in game, I feel like that'd be ridiculous but awesome.
By music. Oh gods, no. I'm not about to set foot in that mine. What happens if I hear this music and the melody catches my ear? Such a cursed tune might meddle with my own creative genius. I follow my own unique muse, friend. I'm no plagiarist.
So the hell you're trying to say, like, your loot heals people? I know there's a quest in game already that dealt with a magical loot that like attracted gnomes or some shit. Yeah, so hopefully it's hell enough now. Alright, so this way. Simpleton is a word? Yes, it is. Means sort of like a basic person. Not a high functioning intelligence. Kind of adult and idiot, so on. These are all simpleton words. Alright, so the mine all the way up here. Yeah, this seems safe, yeah. Right outside the city.
The song, it's all wrong. We have to fix it.
Bah. Fresh air's not going to do the trick, boss. Whatever's down there has still got to go.
Well, it's about damn time.
So give me some earplugs then.
House Redoran types have... Wait, you're not House Redoran?
Well, of course, I'm a fucking cat.
Should have known better. You'd best move on, stranger. This mine's cursed. Sorry for growling and moping. We've just been waiting for these damned Redoran surveyors so long. Kind of lost hope, you know?
Sure,
My
I
egg
understand.
hands are in
Not
buckets of
really.
trouble. Some strange noise is turning their brains to pudding, driving the Kwama mad too. It's put a hex on them. They won't budge. They just pace and hum and blubber like idiots. Practically had to beat Thugbrute senseless to drag them out here. Ugh, something in that noise, that song. It's got them by... Maris, mercy. Thank
So
you,
the
friend.
Ludus guy's
I'm
got
supposed
something
to wait
here.
until the Redoran surveyors show up, but to some god with that. I want my people home safe. Do what you need to do. Oh, well, it's barely a song. It's just a mash of notes, you know? It crawls up behind your eyeballs and makes you...
I'm not sure how a song makes you paranoid.
I've been working in these mines for years, and I've never heard the like. Might have something to do with all... Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Red Mountain's been pretty ornery lately. We've been dealing with minor cave-ins for weeks. Could be that one of those tremors uncovered something it should...
Was it the loot? Yes, I believe Mara is the god of love, if I remember correctly. She handles all the marriages and makes everyone very happy. I know they use Mara in this game as a type of marriage situation where you can get married in a sense in this game for EXP bonus when playing with the other person. A way to incorporate your friends in the zone. Too bad this game is so fucking easy. And it's so easy to level up in this game, too. I understand why people just want to blitzkrieg through this shit. I'm more interested in the role of the god of Akatosh. He hasn't really been explored a whole bunch within this game. You've seen the other one done a fairly decent portion. Oh shit, these people are already fucking dead. Don't gotta worry about any of them. Who else could you have beaten senseless? They're all dead. Although my guess is someone else is probably going to come in here and killed all the enemies, it looks like. Oh, can you craft?
You hear it, don't you? But it's not as it should. The song is calling. You hear it, don't you?
I can see it behind your eyes.
Swimming in there. Can you see the melody? The harmony? Please, you have to... A song. The song. Do you see how it shimmers? Do you see its tones, its colors? Open your ears. You have to find it, the melody.
Well, I mean, considering that this cave ends at a definitive point, in which it opens up to a ruin that I have apparently already explored this ruin, it kind of really defeats the secret when I just open up my map and I see, oh, there's a Daedric ruin at the end of this tunnel. It's probably Clavicus vial and some instrument to make a bard great, which will probably why the guy downstairs is pissing people off.
It's not time yet. It should be quiet. It should be sleeping. Damn groundquakes. Must have been.
Talos, Akatosh. Well, Talos actually hasn't been born yet, so he's not considered one of the 8, or one of the part of the 9 divines in that storyline. In fact, he's not even really considered amongst all races to be a part of the divines, but right now we only currently have 8 divines. We have Azura, Molag Bal, Mara, Akatosh. It's 4 hit there. There's another 4 more that I can't remember off the top of my head. Hermaeus Morum. 3 more. Who are the last 3? I know off the top of my head. Yeah, the issue, well, you gotta remember, Talos was a human at some point. He was born, had a mother, and then he became a god through a series of events. He was a dragonborn and all that. He wasn't a wind god, he was more of a god of, like, the Nords.
What are you? No! I can't leave. Not yet. I tried to follow the foreman. I did. But it won't let me. Not until everything is as it should. Yes! Yes, the song. You've heard it.
I can tell.
It should be quiet. It isn't ready. It isn't perfect. But someone interfered. The ground shook and... Yes, yes, but not one of us. No, it's a tinkerer, a meddler, poking around and
Soiling
breaking
them.
things, soiling them. He has to be punished. Yes.
I'll find this meddler. Alright, so it was that loot guy. Well, certainly the story's moving at 70 clicks an hour, but alright. That started with a V. A god of wind. I'm not so sure about a god of wind. I know there's a god of... I don't know if there is a god of elements. There are like dozens of gods, hundreds of gods within this game. Ancient ones, there's like gods based around the primitive cultures of every race that are all technically legitimate gods. And then there's the main Daedric gods and whatnot. There's Enshrined in Whiterun. That was... that was a shrine to Mara and a couple of other gods. There's Clavicus Vile. Zenthar. Who else? The Queen! She high? They're all messed up by the song.
Queen, egg hand, all the same. All just meat. They killed her. Killed their own queen. Do you see what it does? What
do you mean everywhere?
Spun out of control. Can't you feel it? It echoes and grows. Echoes and grows. Has to be fixed.
Has to be perfect. Oh no. Alright, we got this. Oh goodness, what add-on is that? Combat metrics. Stop turning yourself on. Oh hey, Brighton laddie. Yes. They don't really exist in high quantities here. Due to the fact it's a, you know, kind of a dark elf area. Hey, I love how that person who sounds exactly like the other person but somehow looks the same. That makes sense. Stop your shenanigans. Oh no, it's not a Daedric one, it's a Dwemer construct. Cause they only do one person at a time? What is that sound? So I guess somebody's grinding in here? I guess that makes sense. The hell does he look like though? He must have some costume I don't. I'll take it. I'm not sure why he's going through this whole area. Yeah, they definitely did make Warden, this is the newest class, very, very flashy. I gotta say. Oh my god, shut up. The song doesn't even go off that frequently. But yeah, the Warden is almost ADD in the color palette it has. I might just go mad just because of how annoying that is. Dwarven pop. Ooh, sweet, I can make dwarven shit? I'll take that. Do we gotta kill this beastie thing? Wow, that was a very tough fight. There's more ads already spawned here. They literally died to one shot. I'll take that. Did you lag or teleport? No, apparently there was a barrier there. Although there was no animation or sound to indicate that. It was just kind of like, oh, there's something there. It's gone. So total prison, that sounds expensive. Let's take that. Oh, those sound like we're really starving for money. That wasn't it. It's just a fucking barrier. This is horseshit. I'm actually still looking towards a couple of other abilities in this tree. Oh, trust me, I know this game is very fun. I've played this game for like what? 3-4 years now? 3 years. It's been out for a long ass time. Loved it for ages. Although it hasn't really evolved much. Or anything, I mean, really, beyond the motif collections. Nothing fundamentally much has changed. Still pretty much the game you fell in love with. How the hell did you get all the way over here? There was a barrier there, Miner. They just fucking fell down and started swimming. I mean, out there though, I mean, look at this. You have this... I gotta feel bad for those people who spend all their time making environments. Like this gorgeous environment. And then nothing happens here. You just have this huge, gorgeous zone that is totally not utilized. Things are just vibrating. This thing's nauseating. Like, the world building is immaculate. They don't really utilize it, though. Fantastic. I guess they don't have the storyboard directives or anything like that to really flesh out these areas. Shut the fuck up. Who are these dangerous creatures at? Oh god, a puzzle? Are you kidding me?
I really thought I had it that time. Curse you, you buzzing hunk of junk. This is spite, isn't it? I'm sorry I broke you, alright? Oh, I should never have touched this damn thing.
Oh, good job, you broke it.
You nearly gave me a heart attack. You're a Redoran enforcer, are you? Look, I'm near to fixing this thing, I promise. Wait, how are you not a mumbling imbecile? Civilized? Oh dear, you're just as mad as the others, aren't you? Look, try to focus. This resonator is broken. I need to set these dials to the correct sequence, but I can't hear the tones. Are you aware of any sequence it could be set to? Just nod. Excellent, he said, expecting the worst. Just turn these dials until you think they're in the correct sequence. That lever there seems to execute the...
Alright, so we have to find the right note. Okay. I kind of need to hear that song again. I didn't actually hear it. I'm not sure if that's very accurate though, because I don't know what actual note that is. Can the thing start pulsating again? Alright, go ahead and whine for us one more time. Apparently this is relevant. Sing. Sing a dirty dancer. So I'm guessing the first note is going to be the lowest one. Oh, now you're going to be quiet now, you little shit? Alright, so...
Well, that didn't work, but keep trying. There are only 1,024 possible combinations after all. We'll have it in no time.
Ah, fucking Christ. It'd really be nice if there was like an actual standard. I don't even know if it's the actual correct sequence. I'm not sure how effective that device is. There's only 3 notes though, and she said like at least 4. Let's see if it's the opposite way around. Oh, okay, I see. It shows in yellow. Process of elimination. Let's try that. These two. Let's see. What do you got for us? So that one has to be the bottom one. So this should be it.
Something's happening. I think you got it.
Hey, look at that. And now I'm insane. That sounds about right.
That's it. It's working. I hope.
What happened?
This seems strangely dangerous for a fucking organ.
Ha, see? Everything worked out. I have a small camp set outside of this room. We can talk there.
Like, what's the point of making an organ this dangerous? Like, oh yeah, we'll make an organ that when it's not working properly makes people go insane. That's a great way to problem solve. I don't know, it was different because the people kept using different volumes. I think they weren't singing properly, so I was like, oh, it sounds all the fucking same to me. Haven't taken music classes in ages. Nice campy out here.
Ah, the hero of the hour. You have my deepest thanks and most heartfelt compliments. The fact that you fixed it in your clearly addled condition. Exemplary work. Just exemplary.
I mean,
Seems like
thank
it's
you for
quieted
calling me
down.
brain dead.
I do hope it stays that way.
What happened back there?
I can offer little more than a guess. When you corrected the melody, the resonator returned to a dormant state. Some kind of slumbering function to conserve energy, maybe.
Will it be
Dear, I
alright?
hope
Of
so.
course not.
Their exposure was fairly limited. If they had remained for another day, though, difficult to say. Please, let the foreman... I do wish I could have done a more thorough study of the resonator. What do you think they would do with such a device? Enslavement, perhaps? No, not enslavement. That's too obvious. Please,
Jeez, after
all
all
you've
your
done,
time.
I'd say you're entitled to ask me several somethings.
Several, okay. Very specific.
A dwarven resonator. A tonal amplification device meant to alter thought patterns. That's my hypothesis, anyway. The tones clearly have a powerful effect on the brain. To the dwarves, though, it might have sounded like a lovely song and nothing more.
I wish we had actual dwarves in here. That'd be sweet as hell.
Well, not slavery in the conventional sense. The tone wouldn't compel the listeners to work so much as it would make working a source of profound pleasure. So the workers would be eager to work, you see? They might have even paid for the privilege. Well, again, slavery is a clumsy description. It's more like a transaction. Labor in exchange for brief, pleasurable sensations. Much like the skooma trade. I guess that's not much better than slavery, is it? Of course, this is all just conjecture.
Well, considering it's the only thing canon-wise, I think we'll take that notion.
I hail from House Telvanni. a house obsessed with magical antiquity.
Explains your
We
bright-ass
suffer
pink
from a
robes.
peculiar need to tinker with, well, everything. I won't make excuses. I knew there were risks, but honestly had no idea that the miners would be exposed.
Well, I mean, anything within the earshot distance, and considering everything is made out of rock.
Of course not. I've spent years surveying this ruin. I took so many precautions. Unfortunately, when I engaged the resonator, there were a number of minor tremors. They breached the wall between the ruin and the mine. The rest is tragic history.
Tragic.
Yes, several days in fact. I erected a series of oral wards to protect myself from the resonator's effects, but I could tell I was slipping. Another few days? Yes, the wondrous power of Kwama wax. Given a few minutes of heat exposure, it hardens and expands. Great for plugging leaks, mending furniture, and protecting you from ancient dwarven brain scramblers.
Fast rate stuff, mate. I'll have to agree in the sense that you're not dead, but I'm still not sure how to produce a pleasurable effect, because if it's meant for only dwarves, seems like a fairly not effective thing for slaves, then, I suppose. I don't know. One of the repeats, the first one was the second. Those gnomes didn't get it. They didn't get shit. The thing is that a lot of these puzzles in these games can be solved with just pure blunt trial and error. A lot of them you don't need to think. Generally. The puzzles that you do have to think take me a long ass time. Like there was one down in Rothgar that took me ages to fucking do. It was a complex as hell puzzle. Definitely more complex than the ones in Skyrim. The ones in Skyrim, though, were easy as shit. Fish, fish, eagle, fish. That is the password to this ancient tomb, where grandfathers have been buried for millennia. And yes, I'll take that. It's mine now, boys. Ooh, maybe we could actually use this. I mean, I suppose I can use it. Level 22. Let's see. Definitely beat the combat physician one. That at least gives me more damage. I need better rings. I can't really find good rings though. It requires a lot of treasure hunting. Beautiful. I would go around on my horse, but I don't really care. Don't fucking summon your bees. Fletcherfly Hive Golem. What the hell is that? Those actually exist. Bug hives that can produce magical constructs. What the hell? Magically inept beetles. Okay, what was I doing again? Oh yes, there was a... You bastard. That'd be fucking rude. Striders. Apparently in this game, they didn't actually have the ability to fly. Probably my guess is ZeniMax didn't actually want to incorporate a flying mechanism into this game, because that would have taken them a long-ass time to develop. So they just settled with a land-based cliff strider, because apparently 700 years is all you need to go from a land-based creature to a flying-based creature. Totally makes sense. Evolution only takes place in periods of less than 1,000 years. And who the hell's below us? The hell? Is there a cave under here? I don't see a cave. How the hell is that person even more below us? I'm guessing the cell must be really deep underground. How the fuck do you have here? And apparently nothing's going on with the dungeon queue for 40 fucking minutes. I don't want to do tank because this is boring as shit. I guess I could do it though. We're getting plenty of actual recipes though, which I don't mind. I've actually been looking for something new I can put into my house. We got a beautiful house as is. Look at that. 40 minutes, or I can just do that instantly. My guess is I'll put it into a loop again. Or I'll put it into my own unique pool that has no one else in there, so I'll never get queued up. Beautiful. I'll take it. I seriously... Oh my goodness. This fucking place? Although it is normal, so it's gonna be easy as shit. Dead Man Tell No Tales was a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up emoji. Chimney Swift, you are not hip. Stop that. I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean was okay. The story was so... they needed better main characters to really convey the story well.
We've had our differences, but when have you ever known me to be wrong?
Yes. Yes, I suppose that's true. A few more moments, then.
Hello there.
You're finally here. Oh, you stink of blood. But I thought you'd smell fouler with everything you've been through. You'd think I'd absolutely...
Of course, let's fucking go.
It's very old. It's easy.
I mean, we've been here a million times. Or did somebody do a ready check? Who cares? We got this place down lock and key. I'll take it though, because I would love to get that quest. I've kind of wanted to get an item set from here for a long ass time. The Essence Thief. Are those 2D textures? Holy shit, they are 2D textures. I did not notice that before. Do you see those chains up there? They're paper thin. Oh my god, now that I notice that, I'm never gonna unsee that. That is hilarious. They couldn't even be bothered to put the actual full-fledged chains in there? Was the game too laggy with that many chains? That's fucking hilarious. Alright, who's missing? Just a DPS, fuck it, let's go.
White Gold Tower is now the gravestone of the Empire.
We don't got what but that. Yeah, here's a tree if you don't want to heal. Put this whole healing thing down. Yeah, for some reason nothing is activating right now. I dislike those healers, guys. They just heal consistently a shit ton. Doesn't help that I also have a DPS set on right now too, or not a DPS, a tanking set. I still need another. What is this? 4 more levels before I can wear my brand new set. Yeah, just sneak around.
Begins anew.
Ah, fuck it. Let's just go. Drag them all over here. All these enemies are just spazzing out everywhere. Call me fucking horses. He's gotta do this one by one. Thank God everything here is one-shottable. Get him down, boys. I guess it does help that I also have a minor maim ability. So, like, I reduce the damage considerably. Hey, you guys are already dead. Beautiful. I should also keep this thing up, because this thing does do damage as well. Get it down, boys. Begin swarm from the backside. God, I cannot see it. There's so much shit in the way. This huge hulking mass of flesh. I really don't know if I can handle any more buffs in this rotation. We've got so many to already deal with. Managing something like Trap Beast would be ridiculous. Beautiful. Oh my god, all the bodies are already going away. Oh, that's endemic. I can't imagine what this game would be like released in China. Because in China, you can't have any bones showing. Due to some regulation for corrupting the youth or some shit like that. So showing bones is a no-no. So I'm curious how a game like this that has massive amounts of bones would actually be possible in an area like China. I'll be the little of the gate better. Show us what you have in the store. Oh, fucking rude. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice guy. I've had situations where people have been inside that thing for a good solid like 20 minutes because they don't know how to actually unlock doors. I actually do like this Arctic Wind thing. A constant source of healing. And a constant source of damage too. I'll fucking take it. Whatever we need. And don't worry, look at that. We got a source of healing for you right there. And it actually lasts a shit ton of time too. Yeah, I got a nice solid 10,000 damage here. I should really throw in a different ability. Although to be fair, I'm also throwing in heals and shit. I know a lot about this game because I've been playing it for like over 3 years. Been actively involved in the community, actively, in quotation marks. I love the series, even though I've only played Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online. Letting me as it is kind of easier because there's a lot more control. When there's just a huge swarm of enemies, then at that point, it's really a lot harder to control, especially with regards to the tank. Alright, so how do we increase?
Where have all the weaklings gone?
Shit, if we can get rid of this shield ability, I guess we really have no choice but to keep this on here. That's fine. We got it. You can't stop us, you bloody creatures. Ooh, I'll take this chest, why not? Hey, no, I'll unlock it. I already have the passive for better chest loot too. This game has a lot going for it in terms of RPG elements, which is why I've played it for a long ass time. It certainly has much more to play than, say, something like Skyrim. Ooh, nice. I wish I had that. I love Nordic theme stuff. Not bad. I don't know if I have that painting per se. Those paintings are extremely cheap.
My spell has revealed the rifts. Destroy them.
I see. You notice the price on that thing is super cheap. I mean, that's still better than the average item. I guess I could buy it somewhere if I really wanted it. Although I'm more interested in actually finding it outside. Destroy all of their armor. Interesting, is someone actually using that frost ult? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I thought stamina wardens are not going to be the best. Not really a whole lot of stamina abilities other than that dive one, which honestly is a fucking terrible morph to begin with. Beautiful. I wonder how good subterranean assault would be if it was like 10 seconds longer and had more consistent damage. I would go full summoner. Well, I mean, for this class, you possibly could do something similar to that. But, maybe a sorcerer would be more your style, because it does have, like, 2 permanent pets you can have. A warden could also be not a bad idea. There's plenty of pets you get here. Not permanent, but you at least get the barrel, which I guess is good. The barrel does more passive damage over time than any other creature. Those creatures in veteran mode are fucking dangerous as hell because that fire spewing ability it has, able to do like 10,000 damage a second, melts through HP pools of weak people. God, I have so much fucking HP.
Where? There's nothing.
I don't know why I have so much HP here.
Give me a moment.
I literally have only like one thing that actually gives me HP. And yet I have so much HP.
It's not ready.
Near as much as
Don't
tanks.
touch it. The scroll is mine. Kill them all. As you wish.
Beautiful voice acting. Kill them all. Like literally, you couldn't say that in a more monotone voice. Fucking rude. Yeah, no, we're not worried about dying now. We can stay inside all of these fucking auras here.
Heal me.
I bashed you. The thing with this boss is that you're not supposed to keep them together. If they're farther apart, and then you're able to actually do damage to them. Because right now they all have a massive amount of damage reduction. Healer's having a little bit of trouble there. I should help him out. Nope. Woo! Holy shit. Corrosive armor. I dodged to roll out of it in time, but I guess I did not. Corrosive armor, okay. That's interesting. Corrosive armor. They did a lot more damage than everything else, and the thing is that corrosive armor is actually able to, Top health bar is always riddled with buffs. That top bar is actually not us. The top bar is someone else. The bottom bar is us. Yes, the pads are being taken out. Res me, you peasant. Azrael. Oh, I think I know him too. You get him down, boys. But luckily they got a spare healer on standby. I guess kind of. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, no, that just seems like a fucking death sentence. How about we don't get the three fucking separate AoEs? I didn't know you could actually stun them. Get him down, boys. Who needs tanks? Like you got that. Oh god. My HP cool cries. Look at that. And that NPC still does not have his animation in for rapid strikes. Sword and board is not receptive, although the animations keep going off. I'm not sure what the devil that's about. There's that. Man, that tree goes off so often. I wish I had my bat back though. Yeah, so look at that corrosive armor. Come on now.
I had hoped the scroll was wrong about Lydia. Go. Find the Empress.
God, it seems like a lot of people are lagging and skipping here. What the hell that's about? No idea. Beautiful. Lovely environments. Sketchy voice acting.
Empress Regent, I arrived as soon as I could. How can
Don't fucking worry about that. I find it funny. The center of the entire continent, the Imperial Empire, and they don't get any buff, and they don't really get any interesting stories. In fact, they don't even get a story about, like, the invasion itself. They get a miscellaneous story.
Foes approach.
We can't let them summon themselves in here. I think that was all of them, right? Paper thin chains. Yeah, I still don't get that. Although I guess it's not more apparent here now. Now the chains are actually very short. And really high above us. They seem to have vanished. Man, you gotta love cell design. I'm surprised they still use cell design. Why don't they just use actual maps? With rooms and corridors and shit like that. I just feel like that'd be easier, at least to be able to keep the immersion contained. All they would require is an animation between doors. I know that's what Witcher 2 did. They either had flimsy doors or animations. God, I'm getting locked up constantly. I don't know if my ISP is shitting out again. I don't know, I fucking hate my ISP. They always seem to, like, shit their bricks for whatever reason. At random points in time. Although I guess there could be a little bit of issue here, considering it is, like, in the middle of a pretty intense thunderstorm. Let's ask, anyone else lagging a bit? I got a nice 10,000 DPS in group scenarios. Beautiful. Although I guess I'm not using a proper weapon. Okay, so I guess it isn't just me. I guess next time we'll try to do a two-handed weapon. We could try that. Stop your shit, mate. I feel like if the Queen or Emperor is causing massive amount of issues, you should be able to zap them. It's not like stabbing them would really result in anything lost. Yeah, everyone else is lagging out, so it isn't just me. Beautiful. Alright, so... put that there. I guess put healing thicket here. Get that down here, get that down here. Something from one-handed and shield to keep it leveled up, and then one free slot. So what free slot could we put in here for now? I really would like to get green balance up, so let's get this going. Ooh, shit, I'll take that. Leveled up, boys. Anything good that we can get. I mean, at best, we can make our bear really good. Oh yeah, we can get that. Physical damage, Wild Guardian. Beautiful.
The plane meld is as majestic as it is terrible. I guess it's...
There we go, we got our own bear now.
Prepare for battle!
Shit, I'm sorry, I was fixing a two-handed bar. I still haven't actually properly meshed this shit out. Seems to actually work not that bad. I mean, it's gonna considerably have more weapon damage than Sword and Board. And not yet. I still haven't actually fixed that out yet. The fucking bear died. You gotta be kidding me.
Stay calm. Everything you see is just your mind trying to make sense of
Am I
what
that cool
reality
man? Vape Nation. So I have to tell my mom. This person's not even done yet being built. We still try to get this Lotus Flower. If we can get that ability down, we're gonna have so much fucking healing. It's gonna be stupid. Yeah, we don't really have much damage right now. You fucking rich. This place is actually gonna be pretty cool. We might need to get momentum at some point, although I'm not sure if we need that much healing. Arctic Wind, Lotus Flower, momentum. All slightly damage amplifying.
I will burn your very souls. How much can
It's
you endure?
fixated. I just took the peon.
she calls her allies.
There are flames enough for all.
Hey, what the sleeves?
Your will against my flame. Become one with the fire of Cold Harbor.
Like, how do you clear out this flame shit?
Take you.
Calm down, you sizzles. I guess I could try healing in the ultimate. Oh shit, what the hell? I swear I have something in the background that keeps popping up and I'm not sure what the fuck it is. It's quite concerning. I feel like I might have a virus. Don't walk in front of it. Beautiful.
I can't control it.
Beautiful. This should be the last stage here. Keep it down. She can't exist. Destroy.
After her. The time has come. You must face her before she slays us all.
And then crescendo down. This is the longest dungeon in the world. You should see when it's actually hard. I've had dungeons go on for hours before, especially this one on the last boss. Oh my god, some beautifully incompetent people trying to do veteran dungeons. Cutest fucking thing. The heavy attack animation almost lines up. If it was only like 2 seconds longer, I could do like 2 abilities. So we do have 1 period in between. The bear does not do that much damage. Beautiful. I think probably the new dungeons are probably a little bit harder, although they're not really new. Those dungeons were added in months ago. Probably getting close to half a year since we've gotten a new dungeon, which I find to be quite sad. We've gotten a new raid, which I guess is kind of cool, but some more like Dark Elf or Dwarven themed raids would have been dungeons. I mean, would have been sweet as hell. Even Ashlander themed. Who needs cohesion?
I need healing.
You don't need a death thing. Oh, if that could only stun. Beautiful creatures.
Empress Regent.
Okay.
Troop movements there,
That is neat.
They are necessary.
The waterfront district must be defended.
Empress, that district holds no strategic value. You'd be sending these men to die for nothing.
Why do you continue to oppose me?
Why do you insist on playing general? I must refuse this, Empress.
Then the Elder Council will hear about the extra postings. Your questionable command decisions.
And if you couldn't tell, the emperor, the emperor in command is actually not an emperor. It is actually a Daedra. Which I find funny. The only place in this entire area where you actually learned about how the Imperial City came to be underneath siege is through that Cliviathon Royal Council. Nope, actually Daedra. That's how it is. Hey, look, now they're actually three-dimensional chains. Look at that. They exist.
Dealing with Clivia Thorn? She is as lost to you as the White Gold Tower. Lord Bow, I have the Elder Scroll.
I have the Elder Scroll.
Begins.
You kind of have to kill that thing first. There you go, big boy. Oh, and apparently the bear died again.
Reduce the mortals to dust.
Yeah, this person used to be a real fucking hard thing to kill. Shock wall hit for 44,000. Yep, that's kind of why you have to move. I could have explained this fight to them, but I mean, it's normal. I could probably solo this boss if I tried hard enough. Molag Keknite connected to Molag Bal. He's probably an offspring of her. But you gotta remember, this is a Daedric god, so offspring can be numerous and plentiful. I mean, you've killed an offspring of Molag Bal during the main storyline at some point in time. Although it was nothing really noteworthy. It was just kind of like, oh, you killed a Daedric god's offspring. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Oh shit, why did he go after me? That was rude. Look at that, we're doing so much damage. I want to get forward. Dungeon Marauder. Fucking wish. There you go, guys. Look at that. Ooh, shit. You're asking for trouble getting that close.
Silence the mortal. Die!
Good job, Bering. Ooh, for some reason, that thing just canceled my heavy attack animation. And that thing did not. Hey, good job.
Die!
Good job, Bear.
Waited as long as I could before opening this portal. The scroll said I'd be skewered if... Never mind.
The Stone Lightning Summon in Skyrim is pretty strong, right? In this game, it's an ultimate. The Storm Atronach is more of an ultimate. It's from the Sorcerer pet line. You can have your own summon Storm Atronach occasionally. Acts more of a tank, really. Doesn't have too much damage amplification. Although its synergy is pretty good.
There would have been consequences for me. Tomorrow is
What
the
happens
first time in
now?
many years that I won't have anything to do. No tasks, no duties, nothing prophesied anyway. Have you ever had rot meth? I've always wanted to try rot meth. Oh, maybe a trip to Valenwood is in order.
Well, I mean, considering that the city is still under
White Gold
siege,
Tower below.
it'd probably be hard for you to get rot meth, considering the city is currently under siege. At least by inside from Daedra, It's gonna be a while till you get outside, dearie. What to get then? I guess we can just start working on that two-handed line. Oh, so Caroline. See, forceful, up to 3 enemies. Ooh, they made that really useful. And light and heavy attacks. God, that's stupidly good. And I'll take that too, why not? On here, yeah, you can summon the Storm Atronach as many times as you want. You just need ultimate, which you generate through light and heavy attacking. So, it's only really limited based on that factor. I mean, they could make ultimates based off magic a chance, but I mean, that'll probably make people like Nightblades extremely good. And they'd probably have to nerf ultimates like crazy. At least it's not like Overwatch, where like you get an ultimate and that like wins everything for you. Beautiful. Oh goodness. CNN's put out some spicy stuff. Oh, I can't imagine what the fallout from that's gonna be like. Ooh, that'll be nice. What level are we? 24. Beautiful. Which is nice because we almost got our brand new weapons right here. Look at that. Extra 500 damage. And on top of that, these weapons, super good. At least they look pretty. It's a different aesthetic. It's a different take on this aesthetic. A little bit more of a rustic take. We'll see if it works.
You did it.
Like egg hens.
My started stumbling out of the mine a few minutes ago. They've got some bumps and scrapes and more than a few headaches, but otherwise no worse for the wear. What happened down there? A dwarven what? How did... I've worked those mines for years, and I've never seen a scrap of dwarf mischief. Where is this snow-backed dark elf? Huh. More Telvanni trickery. And to think, I'd almost warmed to that little dolt. Ugh. Enough grumbling. I'm just... It's only because of you, friend.
Yeah, see, look at that. You're a happy little camper, aren't you?
Every night, from now until world's end. Please, take... With a couple of days rest and a few
okay.
drinks, we'll be up and running again.
At least you won't be in economic ruin, I suppose.
Check on the Queen at some point. She's probably a nervous wreck. Always been a little... What? No, that can't be. The Queen's the heart of the mine. We mine eggs for Mara's sake. Can't very well run an egg... Revis, I want you to find that scrawny little wizard and tell him the bills come due. He wants to help? Well, now's the hawking time. If Revis lives just north of here.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Solve 2 issues with 1 stone.
Kine only knows what that wizard does out there. Make sure you really lay into him, huh? I'd do it myself, but I've got to take care of... of course not. Too busy praying and hollowing out bugs, no doubt. But make no mistake. If they find out a Telvanni mage has been poking around in a territory, they'll come down on this place like a
Dawn Scargale.
That's a question for Revis. Frankly, I don't give a damn how he fixes it.
He probably just purchased a queen, from what I understand.
Fix it. Tell him to use some of that Telvanni magic to conjure up a queen or something. Then it'll fall to the houses to sort this mess out. Of course, they'll probably be too busy posturing and politics.
I knew that Telvanni would betray us eventually. We should have cast him out years ago.
Years ago? He's been here for a long-ass time? I mean, it's only one little incident. Doesn't Reaper one-shot everything he touches? Well, what happens is that he basically, in a radius around him, shoots everybody really fast. And in that time, you can either kill him, heal yourself up, counter-ult, or stun him. And if you stun him, he stops his ult, so... it's kind of a good situation. But no, he doesn't one-shot everything. He kills it really fast, is how he goes about it. Look at those beautiful scabia, little bug ears. Be kind of cool to get those motifs. Although I'm more concerned about getting the Morag Tog one. But my fancy digital, or not my digital collection, my physical edition doesn't come until June 6th. So it's going to be a long ass time before that comes in. There we go. And I'll take this. So where is this guy? He's above us, okay. Where the hell's that bridge start? Over here. I've become thinking about getting that mount. Although I'm not sure if 4 grand is really worth it for such a mount. It looks kind of cool, but I never really use it. It would just kind of be there. Come along, bear. Where are you going at? Yeah, there you are. Cute little thing. Will it be wet night though? Will I be okay? 6 days. It's fucking heresy. You got it bad. Am I the only one? Let's see, Corey. Let's see if you are. Yes, you are. I mean, there's been a couple important times where someone else has joined in, but not really, no. You gotta remember, Elder Scrolls Online is a very saturated market. It's able to be streamed on console and PlayStation and on a PC. I don't know why I was drawing a blank to that for a hot second. So you have those 3 consoles, and then you have just all those people coming in there, and then you have long-standing streams. I guess I'm a long-standing stream too, but not successful. So really, there's not a lot of wiggle room for me, I suppose. Especially considering I've been away for a long time, so my community has sort of faded away. And that my community has a weird time. Every single person on this community has a different time schedule. I mean, the only one besides you is Hawaii, and she's not on, or he's not on, whatever fucking gender he is.
Another one missing.
We also got Wet Night on Twitch, though. What are you doing here with all these eggs? What are you doing here?
Ah, hello again, my friend. All's well and nicest, yes? I heard the bustle of the town when I returned home. It would seem our work in the mine was a success. What a relief.
Mostly success.
Care to join me for... Wait, what are you doing all the way out here?
The foreman is furious.
That is a problem. Damnable resonator. That is the last time I randomly flipped switches on an ancient dwarven machine. Never let it be said that Revis Demnavani shirks his responsibilities. I'll fix this. Well, in addition to being a Dwemer scholar, I'm a compulsive egg collector. What? I have diverse interests. Anyway, I happen to possess a royal Quama egg. Or at least I did.
Well, that is the most convenient story plot that I've ever fucking seen.
Tucked away in one of the beast's roosts, I suspect. I'm not sure which one, though. Find as many Cliffstrider egg heaps as you can, then mark them with this divining stone. I'll jot down their locations and...
I feel like a royal egg would take a long time to transport.
Just look for giant piles of hardened mud and feces. Did I mention that feces would be involved? No? Well, there will be feces. Loads of it.
Is that meant to be humor? Oh my god. Some good omelets. I'm not sure. They kind of glow too much to be good omelets. I'm just a little bit worried there. It kind of be a gelatin.
Well, it only appears unguarded. I erected a series of powerful wards before I set out to discover the resonator. Unfortunately, I was down there for a very long time. These wards... Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I've never been interested in the brutes. They steal all sorts of things.
Spare keys, pack them in mud.
Furniture, spare keys.
So basically they're like the
Pack
dreg.
them in mud and feces along with their own eggs. Puzzling, truly.
I guess maybe it's food? Maybe?
I guess it's possible. Like I said, Cliffstriders...
I still find it funny that it's like, okay, well, you killed the queen. How do we fix it? Well, turns out I just have this rare queen egg. Like, the convenience in that story is hilarious. I don't understand why. Be some good-ass omelets. Well, I mean, if they're glowing, I'm not sure how well it's gonna be. It's gonna be like you're eating Chernobyl, or maybe... I don't know, what are those fireflies that have those little glowing ends on them? I feel like it'd be like eating a lot of that. What is this? This is ruin. It's like a beautiful sculpture. I'm not sure why they don't use these dormer ruins more often. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff you could use here. Beautiful sculpture. Unfortunately, I wish the shield was that big. That'd be sweet if the shield was that big. Covers from his upper head down to his... nearly to his knees. My shield is not nearly as big. That'd be like a fucking kite shield. Glorious. Oh, look at that too. I need to find that... What the hell is this thing though? Beneath the Dwarven Bridge. Ooh, sneaky little things. I'm gonna die. Yep. Thank God I have a lot of soul gems. A couple 100 soul gems will do for people who don't want to take the stairs. Oh, whatever. Got plenty of money too. Hell yeah. Been a while since I actually got a skill point from that. Beautiful. What to actually get though? We'll leave that alone for now. Ooh, anything good from here? No, we're not getting that for a while. Let's see what else. The thing is that you level up in this game so fast that really you tend not to get much in terms of skill progression for a level. Strange how that turned out to be, but can't manage balancing. God, would love to get that. Or savage beasts. I guess we could get this. It's a lot of ultimate. 4 ultimate for 8 seconds. It's about 0.5 every so often. Not that bad. Considering most of the ultimates for Warden are super cheap anyway. L ticket. What's in here? I actually can't wait till we get this guy to max level 2 because then we'll be putting on a bunch of these armor sets. One of them will be able to summon the spewing creature. One will summon a Daedroth. The other one will summon an animated sword. And then we'll have the bear permanently out. So we'll have like about 4 creatures at any given moment. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, where the fuck did all of you come from? Generally, air astronauts are not very common. What the hell are you guys doing here? At least the shrine's actually dangerous. Strange, usually air astronauts are only reserved to Craglorn. They haven't been seen in any other lands. Although I guess that could be more due to the fact that they don't really go back on their zones. Ooh, what the hell is this? That looks like a treasure map. Oh, come on, that looks like something I could dig up right there. Alright, let's find this royal egg. I still can't get over the fact that he just randomly has this on here. Did they run out of, like, plots that they could have used? Like, I feel like we could have done this thing where, like, okay, since he's a Redoran, we could have used his Redoran connections, bribed our way, and try to purchase ourselves a new egg. Or go the assassination route and, like, steal it from some mine that was just starting up. I feel like that would be sweet. I could have done so many things. And apparently our bear died again, too. I'm curious where we actually even pulled this bear from. Clip him down, boy. I should probably check out how much damage he does. I'll figure it out. Ooh, yes, we did get our treasure from the dungeon too. Nothing too exotic. I mean, really, the only thing you can get from those premium Adulta supplies that's actually worth anything is like Akaviri scales. Because that stuff costs a shit ton of AP. Fun fact, that egg heap is actually the exact same thing as the Dreg pile. Why is it glowing blue? Hey, Corey, whatever helps you sleep at night with the fidget spinners. I don't understand those trends. Although I guess with, like, youth, I suppose it's more or less a boredom relieving thing. I want to understand that most places are starting to actually get rid of them because they're actually starting to be a huge distraction. Pulsating dirt. Imagine coming across that randomly on your travels. You just randomly start seeing the earth beneath you start pulsating blue. You nervy fonts, prehistoric dinosaurs. 400 ping. Please tell me the servers are about to crash. It's implying there's people on here. Yeah, having the 400 ping is not helping me. It's literally making heavy attacking impossible. Crush it. It'd actually be kind of cool if you could make your bear, like, eat those creatures to grow stronger. Or to somehow make him different. That'd actually be kind of cool way to see how it works. How do you guys feel about this? The $40 Kaguri mount. That glows and spits fire. Do you drink coffee? No, I'm actually off caffeine. Recently I got off it. So no longer do I actually ingest anything with caffeine in it. Mostly because it fucks with my sleep schedule. And actually, let me take a look at the Steam charts. Steam charts. ESO. Not really much of a peak. This game released on the 22nd. Went from 13,000 to 16,000. Goes up to about 12,000. So has the peaks at least been elevated for this game? 13,000, 10,000, 10, 13, 14. So I guess Morrowind has brought a little bit more people into the fold of this game. Not that many though on Steam. Less than 1,000 permanent players. That's funny. This expansion was not that anticipated. That blows my mind. I don't know, we're not drinking caffeine anymore. Like after the first week, you're completely fine. Like it doesn't even affect you anymore. It's just now it becomes cheaper. Now you don't have to purchase supplements like that. And then what I used to do is I used to just drink a shit ton of soda instead of a coffee. And so instead of getting like a $1 coffee a day, I would drink like 6 or 7 cans of like Diet Coke or something. Drink a shit ton. The thing is that the caffeine inside of a typical soda can is like 1/10, 1/12 of a typical coffee. So its effects were not nearly as strong, but definitely kept you up longer if you drank it sustained. I mean, if you're using a fidget spinner, I'm guessing you really don't need coffee just yet. I find if I at least sleep, I should be fine. Ooh, people are starting to do the freaking daily bosses here.
Excellent work finding those egg heaps. Really, first rate. Now comes the real challenge. The mud slurry encasing the eggs is hard as obsidian. There's really no way to tell which heap contains the royal egg until we crack open the casing. Simple. We bring them all with us. I'm confident at least one of these heaps contains the royal egg. Of course, there's the other matter of getting the eggs out without breaking them, but yeah, that's something
we
we
can probably
figure
just
out when we get
put
to
it in
town.
water.
Oh, don't worry so much. I mean, you managed to disable an ancient dwarven resonator with 0 training. Extracting an egg from a pile of dung should be a walk among the daisies for you, right?
Just put it in water. The mud should dissolve. It's fucking mud. It's a pile of shit. It's not that complicated. I doubt it's gonna cause much issue. Just put it in water. Of course, I might make the egg waterlogged, but at least it'll soften the shit up. The literal shit, I mean. It's too complex for mortal minds. Eat and grow. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can actually... How are you even going to transport those fucking huge pieces of dung? Gonna get a cart. Gonna get some cliff races to start yanking these things over.
Until your house shows up, we have no other options. I'm willing to give anything a try at this point. Please tell me you have good news. I don't think I've got the stamina for another disaster. A royal egg? The Telvanni had a Kwama queen just lying around? I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
I mean, you kind of should be.
This might actually work. It would take an army to shove a full-grown queen through that mine, but an egg? We've got a real chance here. Of course, always a catch. Whatever you need to do to break that egg out, you do it. I'm gonna make...
Sorry for the delay. Getting the eggs down here was trickier than I thought. Greetings, Foreman.
I mean, it took you less than a fucking minute.
Our mutual friends told me everything. Where are these egg heaps?
Oh, yes, I'll put them down by the dock. Should make the cleanup a bit less onerous. Feel free to go down there and inspect them. I'll just need a moment before we begin.
This better work. We've got a lot riding on this.
Loftar's gone, right? Good. I have news of the unpleasant variety. Based on the looks of the egg heaps, I'd say our royal egg is near to hatching. Our misadventures in the mine gave me an idea. Kwama seem particularly susceptible to tonal magic, and tonal magic is simply the creative manipulation of sound. I propose we sing... What? No. Simple music and a dash of magic should do. We just need a bard. Preferably one that puts people to sleep. I can amplify the tones through magic to make a soothing, enchanted melody. It's brilliant.
I mean, I guess you could put the karma workers to sleep, I suppose that'd work.
Yes. And what's more, I know a bard who can do it.
Look at that, he's become irrelevant to the story again.
He's a talentless hack, but he's proven very adept at putting audiences to sleep. Word around town is that he's headed south. Track him down.
Yes, we need your shitty music abilities come back. Do you have things like jobs in this game, like crafting and things? There's no jobs per se, but you do have crafting things. So down here you have blacksmithing, clothing, enchanting, woodworking, and there's also cooking down here as well. I don't have that unlocked because I haven't cooked a single fucking thing yet, but yeah, you have all these professions, and they all require a decent amount of... I mean, they're not terribly advanced crafting systems per se, but you know, you just work with it a lot, and you level up, and then you can get more stuff for that. But when you can start crafting stuff, you get things like traits, item sets, motifs, which motifs will allow you to craft different styles. Item sets manipulate the power of it.
Hurry, make haste. It's me that these filthy creatures want to taste.
Hey, get back here. I need you, buddy. Want to help a lovely old queen. At least this person has somewhat of personality. Come back here, boy. Ooh, I'd love to have that weapon.
The hero approaches, a warrior without peer. Alas, all my gold was squandered on beer. The hero is selfless, the hero is kind. The hero won't kill me and rob me blind. I hope. I'm sorry. I always sing when I'm nervous.
Not very good at it. Better than me, I suppose.
Don't have any reason to worry now, right? No reason to quake and shiver with fright. Nisus? Those dirty miners don't understand my craft. Practically tossed me out on my ear the last time I visited.
Yeah, of course we need you back, though, because we need you people to sleep. Kill them all with sound.
I'll meet you there. An impromptu performance for a Telvanni mage.
We didn't even have to fucking convince him. He just convinced himself. Alright, yeah, beautiful job here. Kill him. I wish I could kill him. And take your loot for my own. Doesn't work here, though. He's a critical NPC. Great music, my dude. Top-notch performance right there. Sounds like me when I have like some type of throat infection. Hero will rob me blind. Yeah, no. Whenever I used to get bored on stream, I occasionally did sing. What is this doing here? That doesn't seem fucking... Oh, wait. Ah, shit. The father of the drag, when he defeated the right man, Vindsvept his life, on the condition that the woman had service would give up the hides and service. Nope, didn't work. For a second, I thought that was actually going to be a spell crafting location or like Easter egg. It's called stealing. I wish I could. Too bad he's a critical NPC. We need him to hatch those eggs, man. Knock that mud right out. I swear to God, just put it in water. It's shit. Literal shit. It's not that hard.
There you are. Are you a party to this ridiculous plan?
Yes, of course. It's the only one you got, though.
Some bard to sing to dung piles now? To soothe the royal egg with the power of music? Are you all deranged? This sounds like something out of a children's story. How
it works, though.
Are falling for this? It's clearly part of Revis's evil plan. Yes, we report this latest disaster to House Redoran, and they force House Telvanni to pay for our losses. While they're at it, they can provide us with another Quama Queen. A simple solution for a simple problem. That's beside the point. The house is very busy, dealing with some pressing threat to all of Vardenfell, no doubt. They'll be here any moment. I can feel it. The foreman wants to see you. He's down with everyone else at the docks preparing for this latest farce.
You got nothing else here. And it sounds like the other people don't seem like they're going to help. So, I mean, really? Just give this idea like 5 minutes before you start killing us? 5 minutes, man. Hopefully they don't force some... Hopefully they don't force some type of tension by getting... I don't know. As soon as we get the egg out of here, the Redoran show up and then they start trying to steal the egg or some shit. I guarantee something like that's gonna happen. Not guaranteeing you, but it could happen. He was in here. I don't fucking care. It'd actually be kind of cool if we could get a house like that. I'm still curious how the hell you got that down here. It was a little bit trickier than I thought. Yeah, I imagine hauling 500 pounds worth of shit down here would take a while.
There's my favorite hero. Everything is prepared. If you remember what I told you, Vigard, the sound
Get ready,
of your
Boyd.
voice should help soothe the queen. Just sing from the heart.
I will, Revis.
Where's your fucking loot?
I've written a song for just this occasion. I think you'll enjoy it.
No, I won't.
Quama, sweet Quama, don't you wanna be a mama?
Something's happening. I think... Oh no. What is that?
Oh, look at that. It's just a baby.
Oh no. Something's wrong! Everybody run!
Daggerbeak! It has found us. Where did you come from, you little beastie? I don't know what you guys are smoking, but that was a beautiful song. Sweet mama, little baby, on the ground. Maybe Dagon is my favorite. I don't even fucking remember what he did. So look at that, Corey. Better than me already. Kenna Rat, that's right. She was a guy too. She actually hasn't been really explored that much either. I kind of want to see Y'ffre explored in this situation if they had like a Wood Elf DLC.
That was your last chance, Revis. To Sovngarde with you and your schemes.
Their egg is still down there. I fucking see it.
Don't try to run, Telvanni scum. Your house
Manor is right. The resonator activating, the queen getting killed, that poor bard losing his life. It's all my fault. I deserve everything that's coming. More like quarantining myself. I'm a natural disaster masquerading as a person. If I just sit here...
To be fair, I mean, no one's really gonna care that the bard's dead.
Besides, we're out of options. Other than breaking into the mine and planting the egg in the nursery, of course. You know? Fetch it. You're right. I'm the one who got the miners into this mess, and I'm going to damn well be the one. I knew I could count on you. Head to the
Was that
mines
a
and
failure?
wait for
We
the
have the
nursery.
egg out of the
I'll
egg,
retrieve
the
royal egg and
pile
meet
of
you
shit.
there.
Just take it to the
Once
hole.
we plant the egg, the workers will almost certainly attack. You'll have to fend them off until the queen emerges.
Won't the other workers know? It's like, hey, where the fuck did this thing come from? Meru and Dagon. Okay. He took so highly of him. What I meant to say is that the game doesn't care about him. I personally thought, hey, he could be a new Captain Jack Sparrow. He could have been crucial to the story. He could have been the next hero this town deserves. The next class. But no. They had to kill him off because, you know, our creativity runs drier than the Sahara. No. I guess it's better than the other Bard's Tale they've had here. It's beautiful magic. We haven't done the right side of the island yet. I'm waiting to do that side when it's off stream because I don't want to actually do that on stream. That side of the island, I've done most part of it, so going back there would probably make me want to gouge my fucking eyes out again. Especially that Stibbins story that made no fucking sense. Goodness me, don't want to do that again. End me rotly. Let's see how this egg actually works. I killed so many people for him. I've killed so many people just trying to get this fucking egg up. Well, actually not really. I've only killed one person, I suppose. Hey, little buddies. Just sit here and do your work. I mean, the Kwama have decent lifespans. I mean, you still have a nice mind for a little bit. I guess you don't really have eggs, though. You don't have very many eggs, I suppose.
If you're here, we have to hurry.
Magical door? Where did you come from? Don't worry, Corey. We've killed plenty here. Where the hell are you? Did he not show up? Oh, there you are. We blended in quite well with the environment.
Our little queen-to-be is stirring. No time for pleasantries. Yes, and soon. We need to get Her Majesty inside the nursery.
You can say that as you walk.
If the queen doesn't take on the scent of the colony, the workers will reject her. So yes, urgency. Yes, exactly that. Kwama workers produce a pheromone unique to their colony. Unfortunately, these colonies often compete over resources, making them natural enemies. Hence the infanticide. Now, if you don't mind, this egg is getting very heavy. After you.
I mean, it doesn't look that heavy. It looks quite nice. Got a good bench pressing in there. Do some curls with it.
I'll head out.
Flex yourself out.
No one comes in before you're done. Good luck.
Don't fucking taser it. It's a beautiful egg thing. It'd actually be kind of cool if you could actually get a failing quest option where if you failed this, then you had to do some other type of storyline. Although they'd probably have to actually make this challenging then. Bear, what are you doing? Oh shit, no, don't throw the fucking rock at the egg. Rude. They couldn't even make a unique model for the queen. Because the queen looks completely different from this. The queen doesn't actually have a character piece around it. So this makes no sense. This thing should be, like, smooth as shit. Noises. The percent they just fucking disappear. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what you paid $40 for, folks. Well, actually, you guys didn't pay $40. You guys didn't pay anything for it. And I paid $100 for it. Although I guess I paid 100 for the physical collector's edition. I wonder if I should Don't worry, the queen vanished. I couldn't do shit if I wanted to. It vanished with the ether. It descended to a new plane of existence. It never stood a chance. It tried so hard. You know what I find? Yeah. Teleported to its new location. To become the Mega Queen. To the Egg City in the sky. You know, I just found out Beam has their own affiliate program, which is now instead actually called Mixer, because making your online streaming platform sound more professional by calling it alcohol mixer somehow works. But even then, I found out they had an affiliate program for some fucking reason. But I was reading through it. Besides having one of the higher end requirements, like having 50 consistent viewers on the website at a given time, which I think is hilarious because there's no way there's even 50 people on that fucking website. But another thing is that consistent viewers on the website at a given time. Get out of here, Mixer. I think is hilarious because there's no way. So where is it? They also had some weird ass wording in here. There's a lot of gods and Elder Scrolls. Oh yeah. I mean, just playing this game, I've seen so many tribal gods. There's hundreds of those at least. Hoodies. The worst visual offense I saw in this thing was this fucking thing for swag. Are you kidding me? Swag. You gotta get a fucking website called Mixer, and they call it swag in their little bio here. This irritates me to no end, and I don't know why. And of course, we don't actually check for this, because you need 50 people at any given time to fucking worry about that. I don't know why that bothers me, and I had to share that. Gotta stop doing that. You need more tribal gods. I wish we could actually explore the stories with those more often, but don't eat shit. Need to transition over.
Ever going to arrive? Where are they?
They'll be here soon. The chance to punish this treacherous.
We already got the egg in there, though.
Thought you might have moved on.
Hasn't he told you about this fucking thing that we've just done?
I'm about ready to head back to Skyrim myself. How are things in the mine? What? You know,
well, I mean, I don't know if the queen's actually in there. She kind of just like teleported away.
That's the truth, but how? So, Revis wasn't trying to destroy us after all. He's still got a lot of explaining to do, but for what it's
Not really.
I'm happy I was wrong about him. Oh gods, what a day. I've had enough excitement for 10 lifetimes. I'm just anxious to get back to work.
Foreman, how have you had an exciting day? You were probably just dealing with fucking litigation and minor talking spats. Get out of here with your cheeky ass smile. You didn't actually have to kill shit. I had to go kill shit. I had to kill a bunch of birds. I had to kill a bunch of, like, sparrows and blue jays and red robins. You had to sit here and drink shit while some dark guy was bitching at you.
Here,
don't give me that shit.
Without you, we'd still be dragging half-mad miners out of there. It'll take some time to get the mine up and running, but with a new queen, I bet we'll be even more prosperous than before.
Probably
Thanks,
not.
friend, and safe travels.
Take you a long ass time. I dealt with that. A lightning staff. Ooh. How do you have his lightning staff? Makes no sense. All right, whatever. We'll take it.
Revis,
it's mine.
A friend here told me what you did. I'm still madder than a shaved cave bear, but you're free to go.
What? Excuse me?
You got us a queen. Don't get me wrong, I don't want you mending my clothes or making my food. I'd probably wind up naked and poisoned. But you did what you said you'd do. That's good enough for me.
Have you lost your mind? This miscreant can't be allowed to leave. House Redwin will hear of this. I'll report you too. I'll report this whole fetching town.
I'd be worried if I thought Manor's word counted for anything. Stay out of trouble, Rex.
I'm not sure what like he would actually fucking report to. Like, what would he report? Hey, we got a queen killed, but we got a new one. All right, so what's the issue? Like, temporary period of like lower economic output? We don't fucking care. We're handling a war right now. Does that mean I'm daddy to the queen? I think maybe the Cliff Striders, maybe more so, because they're the ones that incubated it for a decent amount of time. Or maybe this guy, Revis.
I thought the foreman was going to strangle me with his belt, but now we part company as friends. Remarkable. I owe it all to you.
Your hand gestures did not match your expression at all.
Decorating some Redoran's parlor. I'm gonna help with the mine, of course, provided Lothdar lets me. I have to learn to fix my mistakes, or better yet, to not make them in the first place.
That runs up Marone.
I'm getting the impression that Manor's threats don't count for much without the foreman's support. I doubt I have much to worry about. Thank you again. If you ever need another rare egg or need something broken, feel free to call on me, alright?
Like, why does he has his hands together like that? Like he's like plotting something like an evil villain from Despicable Me or some shit. Like, ooh, yes, this is gonna work out real nicely. Get out here with the twitching. Look at that. We have premium again? Is it nighttime? It's not even 12. Fuck yeah, we'll take this shit. Click it a million times. Allow me into your heart. Also, how do you guys like the appearance of my character? I named her Maik the Bree. Which Bree is Dova for something. 5 points if you know what that means. And don't Google search it. There we go. Look at that. Wayne. Although I imagine there's quite a few people on. That is 11:45. 54. Yes, it is through here as well. Shit. Already. Well, it was about to... I'll show you my guys' house, but we'll do that after this dungeon. It's a beautiful creature. Spindle Clutch. I don't know if we actually have done this yet. Have we done this? I know we've done Spindle 2. Although, have we done Spindle... No, we haven't done Spindle 2. We've done Spindle 1, though. Oh, whatever. I don't mind taking it. It's worth the 27,000 experience. It's also really fucking hot. It's nighttime after a rain. It shouldn't be this hot. This is all mine.
On your feet, you louts.
Give me a tall. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go in. Take half a second. Spindle Clutch 1 is easy as shit. Especially on normal, oh my goodness. We'll take it all, we don't need these actual spells. Yeah, so these people actually have proper builds. Who works on an actual build here? Fuck it. Let's just take it all in. Let's go, boys. Let's get it all, boys. This seems right? This doesn't seem dangerous at all. Take it all. Save ourselves 5 minutes. This is a huge ass spider. I bet you coming across this like in Australia or something. You know, it's just a 150-pound spider, enough to basically be a second person, able to basically kill you. It'd be a beautiful sight. What if it actually produced meat? I have no idea if the quest is working for them. Everything's off my map. They better not be trying to do a vote kick, be like, oh, this guy, he endangered all of our lives. I'm not sure if they'd be that RP-ish. This build actually kind of works out for an area like this since we have so much AoE damage. Passive AoE, that is. Apparently I did not hit that spider that was right in front of me. That makes sense. What the hell did I just hit? Apparently something. Kill them all, boys. It'd actually be kind of cool if the bear gradually grew with power, with more ult. Like if his DPS went from 3,000 or from 2,000 to 3,000, with the inclusion of like maybe up to 500 ultimate. You can never ult, but I think that'd be sweet as shit. What is he doing? Oh, he's looking at the map. Okay. It looked like he was just observing his mug very passionately. I mean, I have no quarrels with that. You can do just what you like. You guys ready? I mean, this boss is easy too. I never realized this. There's 2 spider bosses back to back here. I don't know if I should be insane for this. We need the Arctic Storm back here. Oh, look at that. Passive AoE is just killing all the minor ads that keep spawning out. Yeah, back at it. I guess it does also help that I'm also a constant source of debuffing. I was thinking about actually getting the healing version of this ability. Although I felt like it might have been too generic. Oh, don't you fucking attack me. I'm a tank. I can destroy shit with a half second. Oh my god. Tear that shit up there. I can't imagine how disgusted the bear is right now. The only thing he's able to do is bite and claw, and you're clawing into basically bone and then soft spider meat below. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it tastes like veal, maybe it tastes like asshole, I have no clue. But I feel like it wouldn't be pleasurable either way to bite into that bone.
My head is pounding. I wonder if we'll ever see the commander.
Why don't you guys just get out of here? You guys are not actively contributing to the fight, nor do you guys do anything unique. I mean, we could set fires too, and you guys would be perfectly safe. Considering we seem to have absolutely no effects from it. And here's where they all die. Actually, not really, because apparently we can phase through doors.
Misery and death all around. This pleases me.
Misery and death all around. What is this Harry Potter level fucking dialogue here? Next, they're gonna tell me about the Sorcerer's Stone or some shit. Come on, boys, heal up. I'll be sweet if I could have more Colden right now. My beautiful baby. Don't be fooled, this guy is actually a boss, even though she may not look like it. She is a boss. And all she's done is light attacked. Beautiful mechanics right there. I love how the music is so intense for something that seems not nearly as intense as it wants to be. Here, Afro Funk. Sorry for messing up your new fro. I know you're totally proud of it. Beautiful. Strange, I keep missing all this stuff from the last time I was here. Ooh, I keep seeing this chest. Here it is. Ooh, advanced too. Ooh, it's gonna have something real good in it. I'm sorry, half a second. I'm getting some stuff here. Look at this. This night gear shit. This would be beautiful for us. A 20% chance to apply minor maim to everyone within us for 5 seconds. Not that bad. Let's see, probably better than the Ring of Endurance. Stamina abilities.
Closer, come closer. Embrace the dark.
Well, the problem with the mic is that I forgot to unmute it. That's the main thing. Because instead of actually using the software to mute it, I accidentally used the actual hardware itself to mute. Which only has a little bit red button as an indicator. So I have no clue whether or not it's on at a given time. Does mic sound good? I actually wonder if I should get like things like a mixer. Or something like that. Something like that to improve microphone quality. What is that application that keeps popping up a window random up in time? For like half a second. I'll have to run an antivirus scan after this. I mean, I don't do anything really business related onto this thing, so I'm not really terribly worried about like getting robbed. I mean, the only thing that they could really rob from me is like the $7 I have in my G4G account. From that one guy who randomly keeps donating to me. By no means do I not. I love it. Oh shit, you're gonna get wrecked if you keep doing that, mate. He's gonna one-shot you next thing you know. Even if you stun me, my bash shall continue on. This glorious Christ passions. Is this guy the tank and the healer? Boris von Lovehammer. I mean, I guess it's an exotic name, I suppose. Better than my exotic name for a weapon. Mine is like a fucking tender bow. As lazy as you can get. Kill these insatiable creatures. They're not allowed to breed anymore. Only the purest of races. Hell yeah, did I level up too? Shit, I didn't. No, I did level up, okay. Hell yeah, did I level up twice? Oh no, okay, I get to level 5, that's why. So apparently level 5 gets that. Beautiful shield charge can be morphed now, so... guess we can just put that on there for shits and gigs. What else can we do here? What about the other ability? Can that be morphed yet? No, it can't. Okay, we're nearly level 34 with this already. We almost have enough to get Frozen Gate. Hey, I'm still trying to get Lotus Flower. I guess we need to keep healing Thicket on there for a little bit longer. We don't really need to get... although, we kind of need to get this too. Yeah, why not? We have plenty of everything here. Although I guess we could get a two-handed weapon ability here. Although none of these abilities really... I don't know. Cleave is kind of a decent ability. It's more of like a damage over time effect. Not terribly good for us. What's the passives for green balance? It's mostly healing related, so nothing that would actually affect us per se. Maybe maturation, but what we want to get is lotus flower, because as you can see, light and heavy attacks restore HP is basically what it is to you or a nearby ally, which I want it to be me, of course. Oh god, I don't know why I'm a flame all of a sudden. None of these passives would really help us out a whole bunch. I mean, maybe this. Oh wait, do we have two-handed passives? No, we don't. Yeah, I guess just this then. And then we get that extra 1,000 armor. Why not? Aren't you kind of a healing tank? Well, I'm not trying to be a tank. I'm more or less a DPS character. I'm not in the role of a tank. I'm currently fulfilling the role only as a DPS. I mean, I can heal and tank offhand if I really need to, but this is also normal dungeons, and normal dungeons are way, way, way easier than veteran dungeons. To the point of it being, like, mind-numbingly boring. Thanks for the run, y'all. Beautiful. Let's get off of here. What do we get now? Rogue soot. Oh, look at that. It's even cheaper than the last one. Ooh, but we'll take that, though. Oh! A beautiful necklace with a shitty trait on it. We'll take it, I guess. What other rings do we got here? That's crap. A lot of health recovery, apparently. I mean, I guess we could try to make our character have a shit ton of healing recovery. And make him really fucking tanky. Not as much damage, though. Alright, let's take a look here. What loot do we got? I'm not sure if we can really replace an amethyst ring because we don't have anything else with stamina. Can't keep it as is. 25,000. Oh my goodness. The healing is helpful though, true. Although in most circumstances, the healer is more than competent to deal with it. So me healing, at best, is just a loss of damage. So don't really need it. It's mostly just for me and shits and gigs. Raids, I suppose healing might be more useful, maybe in dungeons too. But since we're here, we might as well show you my beautiful manor. I submitted this to the housing competition a long time ago. I'm actually curious, did they actually ever release the winners of the housing competition? Let's take a look here. News, let's see all here. Discovery Pack, ESO Live, launch details, influential factions. Did they ever do it? Pre-launch live stream, meet the character, building upon, watch the assassins. Did they actually not have it? Oh, introducing the winners of the ESO home decoration. God, this happened a long time ago. 25 days ago. These people tend to have a lot better sculptures from here. Yep, these people had a lot more grand sculptures than me. Not nearly as grand as mine. Nah, I'm just kidding. These guys got some really great shit. The thing is that you really can't make something as cramped as this. Because if you make something as cramped as what they're doing here on this thing right here, that's the only place in your house that'll actually have decorations. Like, making a grand sculpture like this would be the only sculpture you would have in your house. You wouldn't even have beds. Because that's how cramped it would be. Nope, I didn't win. Makes sense. Ah, whatever. Well, this was mine. It was up here. Actually, I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you the structure considering I don't have any wooden supports anymore. But let's see. You can probably get something here. So let me get behind these trees. As you can see, it kind of looks like the beginning to a dragon head. You see it has these big boulders in the back that act as the ears. I actually probably have it on my Twitter. I know I still have it there at least. Let's take a look here. Where the fuck is it? Media, it should be in here. It's all the fucking streamed highlights for when I fucking played RimWorld. RimWorld. Mistville Manor. Here we go. There should be more pictures though. I swear I had a shit ton more. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Should be able to see it now. What's it about? It was not really about anything. It was more or less just meant to be a grand sculpture that I could do for a house. A centerpiece, if you will. Instead of just having a pretty house, we'll have a house that actually has a definable characteristic to it. So I made a dragon head within it. He has 6 ridges on his nose, 2 large boulders for ears. It's made entirely out of stone. Has some plant decorations around it to give it like some sort of hinting of age, but really can't do much considering I was actually with a severe limit in terms of actual components. I mean, that thing alone took a shit ton of time away. And here's a beautiful picture of it at nighttime from the front. Looks really nice. I think there's something, I think I might have another picture here. Here we go. Right from the front during a sunset. Starting to get that nice shading effect in there. I think I said everything right. Guys, I've said the same tweet 3 times. I didn't realize that. But that's what the house kind of looks like. I haven't seen... I guess you guys haven't seen the inside yet or anything else. Here we go. We got our one little NPC here working as a smuggler for us. Can you actually do... No, all you can do is selling. Well, I don't really have anything for you to sell. Sculpting in real life, God, no. I'll be fucking terrible at it. I have absolutely no artistic ability. And we have our little skeleton next to our little wedding area with a shrine to Mara. A decorative shrine, that is. Having the one actual exotic tree in here being this droopy one with all the flowers on it. Got some roses on the side. Even these advanced little plants right here. They were from some luxury furniture item from a long time ago. This is from a Jester's Festival. You can probably still buy that. Plenty of those in the market. Got a lot of birch trees here. This is a tree from, I think, Valenwood. I think that's where it came from. That's where all the vines came from. They all came from Valenwood too. This tree definitely came from Valenwood. Everything else came from within these areas as well. Also got plenty of shrubbery as well, but I can't imagine what it'd be like. It'd be like living in a goddamn garden. And this is just the outside. We also got a nice sculpture here. Oh, a very angry doggo. And a shrine to the Weird Sisters. And then Ysgramor himself with a dragon skull cap to make it all nice. And we got a little bit of a footrest here. That dragon head right there is what I used as inspiration for that. Although it's probably not nearly as exotic. Like I said, I didn't have that many spaces here. I only have 600 items, and I think it's like 300. And here we got our crafting corner here. We got our horse here with a little trading card. Little baby wheels. Got a nice blacksmithing station. These things were expensive to get initially, but I probably could get more. I really don't need to, though. Especially considering I really don't enter my house very much. Houses serve no functional value other than as crafting stations, but even then, meh. Yeah, got a nice little cooking area as well. I guess we could also activate our cooking line too. And our alchemy line. There we go. Want to activate all of it. Here's the second part to our garden. Got a little bit of void bloom in here from some fern. Birch as always. Beautiful little area. Very Nordic themed. We even got a little pig right here eating some berries. And we, of course, encaged this Daedric horse, because no one fucking knows what the hell is inside this thing's mind. May I see the inside? Yes, you can. Soon enough. We're almost up with the outside. And in here, we have the barn. Now, this barn usually can just be holding animals. And it does hold our polar bear. Has some crates as well for storage. You know, I gotta have a little place to store all the extra shit. But then we also made this ramp in here. This ramp right here is entirely made out of stone. I had to place this hand down. Took me a while to get it perfectly straight, but I think in the end it came out pretty nice. And then I made this into a secondary level for like guests, almost. Got a nice little cooking stove in here. Got a Khajiit fireplace. Got some kebabs and stew on the stove. Even got a little table here with kebab. Huge ass glass here. Some extra storage too. 2 beds with their own footlocker. Beautiful area. Even has some nice lanterns on the roof here. They're wedding lanterns, of course. They're meant to be in water, but issue is we don't have any water. We also got this hitch there, but I mean, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna use that for. Here we go. Alright. Inside. Not nearly as grand as the outside, but it still looks pretty nice. Take a look in here. Oh, you also got the porch down here a little bit as well. Got some nice Craglorn lanterns here. Some bear rugs. Got some totems from actual Orcidium DLC. It's actually kind of nice as well. 100 out of 10. You should have seen the other stuff. The other stuff was pretty good too. Although my guess is they probably couldn't actually move that shit. Here we go. Got a nice little desk in here. A beautiful tapestry on the wall. But here's the inside. Right over here we have our glorious monuments to the various dungeons in veteran mode that we've conquered. We could put the normal stuff in there, but meh, don't really need it. Got a gorgeous painting of Riften right here. It's one of the loading screen tiles, but still looks nice. Got some nice birch trees growing inside with candles inside of them to make them look a little bit more ominous. Got a beautiful Nordic chandelier here. Made out of elk antlers, I think. Nice little area. We've also added some Khajiit stools here, so people can sit down and relax. Even got some drinks on this side, so if you want to pour yourself, get a little bit crunk, I probably shouldn't say that word. I'll probably get banned off YouTube. Or at least socially estranged. Even full of liquids. And here's the grand table with a beautiful sweet rolls, pitches, and lettuce. And all of it. A nice Khajiit fireplace with plenty of kebabs and Nordic stews. Even got a little bit of a bar up here to watch people cook, although you can't really activate those bar stools for some reason. Nice little cleavers everywhere and whatnot. Even got the cat up here. He's lurking away. Look at his derpy little eyes. Plenty of ingredients, even a little special ingredient here as well. Plentiful of mugs. And back here we have a massive keg. Massive kegs. Plenty of alcoholic beverages for a long ass time. Can't show the kids though, so we gotta keep that knocked off. Beautiful paintings going up here as well. Upstairs I haven't done as much with per se. It's fairly bare bones. Looks more like a reclining area. Got an empty library, we'll eventually fill that. We also got some crystals here that we can definitely make brighter, but nah. Doesn't make it too bright. They shine really brightly, and they have absolutely no shader effect to them, so these crystals just shine brightly for no fucking reason. Nah, this house is not nearly as good as the ones inside here. And the room itself is fairly emaciated right now. I kind of ran out of space right here because as you can see, I'm out of 600 out of 600. And we have plenty of stuff here that we could put in here. Got a nice bed, but there's no animation, so you can't really interact with the bed at all. Changing room and whatnot. I tried to do something with the porch, but it ends up just being a minor porch. A placeholder, if you will. 2 benches to look out. Kind of look out on Riften. Riften's a little bit far in the distance, as you can see. Top of the buildings right there. Covered with plenty of trees. I could probably chop down the amount of trees by half, and it'd probably still look nice here. Or maybe even get rid of all of these fucking bushes and rocks. But that was the inside as well. The inside's not nearly as grand. I thought it would be at some point. Oh yeah, and we also got that banner as well, but that was from a crown crate. I'm just waiting for an excuse to get rid of that crown banner at some point.
Most crates contain 4 rewards, but sometimes you will get a special 5th reward.
A special 5th reward.
Goodbye, my friend.
Fuck you too. So we could actually change this thing back in for more credits, but we don't really need that right now. Look out to Riften? Yeah, it's the town. Because right now, Riften's right here. But right now we really haven't engaged with the main storyline, so I think it's back to this lovely area. Back to Vaudenfell. Can you see Riften? Yes, I can from my estate. Of course, there's no NPCs or anything active. It's just like an empty buildings that you can look at. Or the city landscape. Kind of look at that. It looks beautiful. I quite like it. And out we head again. And I think that we can actually probably call it good. That's a good stream for me tonight, but the issue is I'm starting to feel a little bit coarse, so my voice might be fading, so I think we'll have to... I think it's a call it here. Oh, come on, leaves. The leaves are not activating. There we go, the leaves have activated. Beautiful. Does that mean you can visit Whiterun? I don't know. Is there Whiterun in here? I don't remember. There's Windhelm, Fort Tamal, Whiterun, right one. I know a couple of places here. Namalton, Riften. I'm not sure if Whiterun is visible just yet. There's some little town here that I can't remember. I'm not sure if it's able to be visited just yet. That might be farther off the map. But even till then, I think we'll have to call it here because my voice is actually starting to fade. So thank you all for joining me. If you haven't followed, make sure to follow. And I'll see you next time, guys. But actually, you know what? I might be able to stream a little bit tomorrow. Sorry, that's my phone. Making sure it's still charging. But, you know, maybe we could start streaming a little bit of ESO more tomorrow. Maybe something else. Maybe, maybe thinking... Overwatch, maybe? I know there's an event going on. Oh, wait, no, the event's ending tonight. Shit. Okay, I guess we can play it tomorrow then, maybe. A little bit of Torbjorn action. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. But thank you all for joining me, guys. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.